What's up guys, MexTech Guy here. I recently did a video on the Samsung Gear VR. If you haven't seen it already, go check it out. My link's in the description. Anyways, when I did that video, I noticed it was really condensed to a certain group of people. You had to have a Galaxy S6 or above. So I strolled through Amazon and found the HooToo VR headset, or glasses as they call it, and saw the price. At first, I didn't believe the price because they're extremely cheap, $19.99 to be exact. But then I thought about Google Cardboard and decided, you know what, I'm gonna give these a shot. The presentation is solid and has a lot better unboxing than what I was expecting. Open the box up and you'll find the VR itself, a manual, a cleaning cloth for the lenses, and some foam padding. First thing I noticed is how well built this headset is. For $20, you definitely don't expect very much, but in this case, you're getting a solid device. It is covered in plastic, but at least you don't have cardboard digging into your face. It does have some padding on the inside of the VR, and it's fairly comfortable and cushiony. When you're paying this low of a price, you don't expect very much, but in this case, you're getting some straps to hold in place when you have it on your head. In addition, on top you'll find some focus adjustment knobs, or in this case sliders, that will allow you to properly set the focus based off your vision. Over on the front of the VR, you'll find a tray that slides out of the front to put your cell phone in, and in the very front you'll find a sliding compartment that reveals your device's camera, or simply is used to cool down your device in case it gets too hot. Like I mentioned earlier, they do include some foam padding which can be used to place inside the tray so your device doesn't get all scratched up. I would recommend doing this. To get started, all you need to do is either go look for VR or 360-degree videos on YouTube, for example, or simply download an application from the App Store or Play Store. All I did was go and search for VR, and immediately I was prompted various apps to download. My personal favorites were Full Dive VR from the Play Store and Insidious VR, which is found in both the App Store and the Play Store. The VR apps are not as broad in the App Store as they are in the Play Store, but if you hop onto YouTube, you'll find some really cool videos. The HooToo is definitely a VR to try out, but as everything else, this also has its downfalls. At this low of a price, you're not getting a touchpad like you did on the Samsung Gear VR. This definitely complicates things, especially when you want to play a VR game. You will have to purchase a circuit controller, which I have linked below, to be able to do such thing. This VR is meant more for 360 videos and VR apps that don't require you to do anything other than just watch. It's fairly comfortable, but after some time I did find it pretty heavy to where I needed to take it off for a minute. But hey, at least you don't have to hold on to it the whole time. On another note, I did find that this VR is primarily meant for iPhones. Now, this VR is compatible with most devices on the market, but what I mean by that is that the cutouts on the tray don't properly align as well with the Samsung as they do with an iPhone. This is not a deal breaker, but it is something to mention if you want to use headphones while using the VR. At the end of the day, if you're not looking to spend a whole ton of money but you want to introduce yourself to the VR, then this is definitely the way to go. This HooToo VR can be used with most smartphones, which is a plus. You don't have to have a specific type of smartphone to be able to use it. I would probably go ahead and purchase a controller if I were you, so that you can enjoy the immersive VR world to its fullest potential. The HooToo has a solid and comfortable build overall and a low price, which makes this a hard to pass purchase. Well guys, that wraps up today's video. Feel free to leave a comment below and press that like button if you enjoyed the content. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.